Hello there. My name is Jamall J. James. I'm studying engineering and physics, and I'm doing my symposium project, which incorporates mathematics and robotics, codename K-0. Now let's move on to the short biography and introduction. As you can see, robotics have been around for millennia, from ancient civilizations to our contemporary fourth industrial revolution with IoT, Internet of Things, robotics, and automation. As you can see, I have an image of the Born in Space mecha from Konami's 2001 video games on the interface of Mars, and a robot with mathematic formulas. And this is my robot's name, Kyaku Zero. Alright, then so here's a short biography about it. It's been in development for almost 2 years, on and off, due to unavoidable circumstances. And the design is based off of the guesstimate from Super Robot Wars and the Zero Shiki from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam Behind. And here's the specs and blueprints, which is 0.5 to 2 pounds. Motor is 27 megahertz, powered by a 9-volt battery, and it can turn 360 degrees without relying on a circuit board, microcontroller, or computer. Just simple components such as an old RC car, switch, handmade battery clip, and a 3D printed frame, which I use different adhesives and packing tape to attach. Here's the spinning motion calculation, which can turn 360 degrees, which 360 degrees makes a full circle. And here's some mathematics that goes behind it, which incorporates the use of trig and calculus, mainly rate of change in velocity, which for the rate of change in velocity, it's 9.4 and 10.622. And photos, it's not in here, but it's on the original slide. But I can show you guys some footage, which, by the way, there was plastic wheels on here originally, but when I started to hop back on it, I decided to take them off due to better speed and time, and it looked better without it. I think I got some. Alright, it's on my other slide, but I'll show you guys a demonstration of it. Alright. Yeah. If I had a stronger motor, it would have been 10 times stronger. But I had to make do with what I have. Alright, Questions, comments, or concerns?
Yeah, so when the parts that you 3D printed,
Mm-hmm.
where did you model those yourself? Are those from like an Instructable, or where did you, or sorry, not Instructable, like Thingiverse, or how did you create those?
Well, I modeled this by myself by using Tinkercad.
Yeah.
Then after I fabricated it, I used hot glue gun and different types of adhesives and bonding resources to attach in one frame. And also, I'm planning on adding different aspects to it, such as modifications, and later on improve on it as time goes by.
Have you, sorry, I don't want to hog you guys. Have you thought about, you talked about not having any computer parts, but have you thought about maybe putting some of that in? Because like, if you have like, say an Arduino or Raspberry Pi, you could give it some pretty interesting logic, right?
I'm planning on incorporating computer operations, which will probably spin, move, and in the future add the stronger motors such as servo motors, and also flight capabilities such as vertical takeoff and landing for hovering. And I also have QR codes with my websites and social media if you guys would like to take a look at it. Alright.
I also have a question as well. So right now its main function is to spin, correct?
Correct.
Is it like a big circle? Does it do like different kinds of stuff, or could you explain that behavior mechanic?
It can do a small circle with the current resources that I have due to funding, and had to make do with what I have.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of following up on the type of circle that it's doing. So is there any type of sensor in there? I know you said there wasn't a computer, but is it just the motor, and is it just one wheel spinning faster than another one? Is that how it's achieving the circle, or is it have a sensor to say, hey, I've completed my 360 circle, I'm gonna stop? That's what I'm,
It doesn't have a sensor.
so it's just gonna spin? Okay.
Right.
Okay, so there was a book I read a long time ago called Mobile Robots, and it was doing almost, it was very similar kind of what you had there. It was all these different things you do without a circuit board to achieve the behaviors you were doing. It was a simple feedback loop, so for biology it was a really cool thing, because you have your sensor, you have feedback, you have your actor, and it's very similar to what you're looking at.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can have one more quick question.
I was wondering what, like, if the name Kyaku meant anything, or if it was just like.
I just came up with it while trying to find some cool ideas, which the design was based off of Japanese science fiction such as Mobile Suit Gundam, Robotech, Zone Deanders, Mazinger, Getter Robo, and so on.
All right, if no more questions, then let us thank our speaker.